my kernel of wisdom is, if there is a family-owned or closely held business in your marital estate, when you are putting together your divorce team, I strongly recommend that as you're interviewing the various team members, as Mary Beth and I like to say, we look at it as a three-legged stool. You've got your legal, your financial, and then your emotional or mental health components of the divorce. And when you're looking to fill each of those slots, make sure that as you're interviewing your professionals, that they have extensive experience in dealing with divorces and a closely held or family held business. We really just brushed the surface today, but I think you can tell it's a very complex, it's usually a hot topic in the divorce. So you want to make sure that people understand the legal implications, the tax implications, the emotional implications of should I stay or should I go within the business if that's on the table. So that is my kernel of wisdom. Andrea, would you like to share yours?
My kernel of wisdom in general is to remember that life is a balance of making it happen and letting it happen. So there are things we've given you, advice we've said today about making things happen for yourself. Get a financial plan, assemble your divorce support team, make sure that you understand the ins and outs of the business. You're making all that happen, right? Those are things you can work at, you can go and get that right information. The other side of that is what can you let happen, right? Meaning just put out there into the universe that you want to be happy on the other side of this, that you want to have certain things for you, your children, and you just kind of put that intention out into the world, and you'll be so surprised at how that balance of kind of, you doing things and kind of letting the world respond to you, it all comes together so that you can actually build a very pleasant, happy, and fulfilling life on the other side of this.
Well, what I would like to leave everyone with is that to echo what we've said all along, and I would say make a checklist. One of the things that I think helps people is that if they have a checklist, they have something in front of them that they can look at and remind them of where they need to go next. And on your checklist, if you have a business, is you want to gather your team, and that's your financial team, your emotional team, possibly a team to value it, and your legal team. You want to gather information, and you would put that on your checklist, and you would make a list of what information you feel that you need in order to make a decision. You need to decide, and we didn't even get to touch on this, but you need to decide whether that business is going to be considered an asset to be divided, or if it's going to be considered a stream of income and therefore affect maintenance and support. You need to decide and put this on your checklist if any portion of the business is marital or non-marital. If it has a non-marital aspect to it, what is the extent of the non-marital aspect? And if you put all these things on your checklist, when you meet with your team, you can say, have we addressed this? Is this a non-issue? Is this something that we need to look into further? So I would say make a checklist, but I do want to leave everybody with some information. There is something when you are divorced called a financial affidavit, which gets filled out. And that has information regarding your business. It has information regarding your income. It has information regarding your expenses. It has information regarding the children's expenses. And that is a very important document that is used at the beginning, middle, and end of any divorce, whether it includes a business or not. And the Supreme Court of Illinois just changed the form. So literally today. And so if you're in the process of getting divorced or thinking about initiating a divorce, be sure that you make sure that when you're filling out that financial affidavit, it's the most recent one.
Thank you. I guess I'll wrap up with my kernel of wisdom, and that is to remember that whether you initiated the divorce or not, that this is a difficult process, but it is temporary. You will come out on the other side of this. I tell this, and I think Nicole used it too, that your life is like a novel, and the chapter of your divorce is just that, one chapter, and there will be other chapters. for you to remember that you will come out whole. And if you put the team together that makes you feel comfortable and you know that they're your advocates, they will help you get there even more efficiently and faster. So I thank everybody, and I'm going to hand it over to Nicole for wrapping it up.
Yes, great. Thank you to the attendees for all of these wonderful questions. And thank you to all of the panelists for sharing your time and your wisdom. It's very appreciated, excuse me. We hope that the knowledge that you've gained has been useful for you today. Hold on one second. Switch to me. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, thank you again. And we hope that the knowledge you gain helps ease your mind and you feel better equipped to move forward on whatever path is best for you. Again, we understand that we were really up at the 30,000 level foot of explaining this. It's very complex. And I think as each of us has shared, it's very personalized and individualized to your situation. So to that end, if anyone would like to have a complimentary 30-minute consultation, or if you have a specific question, please feel free to reach out to us. You can see our contact information on the screen. We are going to take a little summer vacation from holding webinars over the next few months, but we will be reconvening in the fall, starting in September after Labor Day. You will be added to our email distribution list, so you will know about our upcoming events in the fall. Otherwise, thank you for joining us today and enjoy the rest of your day and have a very happy 4th.